Echo. Do you think they're going to grab this one? I mean, it was a bloodbath of a battle for game number 1. So how are you feeling game 2 is going to go with what we have on the board?
So conditional on keeping Benny alive, just like last game, but even more so right now because, again, no sustained damage. Cortese's on the Yuzhong, so he can't really do as much compared to last game. And they're going to have to keep it steady. The only thing that I'm sure about here for both Echo and RSG is that they both want a very long game. Considering they do have Dayton and they do have the Beatrix on the other side, opposite sides of the map.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a scaling game for both teams, as you mentioned. The question is, when it comes to the objectives, I mean, again, like in game 1, you had a very similar setup where both teams fought around the ultimates of, you know, RK3 and Aqua. And this time around, I just feel like Echo has that advantage when it comes to those moments when they're skirmishing like that. And I think they have the advantage. There you go, the pickoff, though, coming over to RSG. And that was an injector coming out from Heath. He also grabs a kill there for RK3.
Again, it's going to happen over and over again here. We saw the early game power of RSG with this Jawhead pick, and they are maximizing it at the moment as well. So don't doubt that a lot of that's going to happen, especially around the mid lane, as we saw how aggressive Aqua and Heath can be when you give them a good vantage point. So you don't want to give them that.
Yeah, flicker timer is very important at this point.
Yeah, I mean, early game, you know, Jawhead's a huge, scary situation here, and now Heath is in trouble. He might get taken down. Boom! That's a lot of damage. Yaknu's going to force out too, but again, you have Demon Kite grabbing that first turtle.
That's a good trade, I guess.
That's a trade there, and it could turn out to be a snowball effect, but again, RSG was doing better last game in the early game, and now they also are working on here. Hold on, Cortese actually going one-on-one with Naz, but can he go the distance? It's going to be a battle.
Yeah, but that Shaw Essence actually favors the dragon here at this point, so don't doubt that even if Cortese is low, it's actually quite deceptive. That's the danger of fighting with the Yuzhong. But I gotta be straight, this Yuzhong's not gonna have a fun time. Overall, Yuzhongs are like a battering ram. Like once you use it, you dive in on the squishy. That's it. Like after your initial burst of skills, you have a long cooldown time to have to wait for the other skills to go back on. And as a Yuzhong player myself, it's a pain. It's so painful to play Yuzhong lately because most of the time you'll be walking and absorbing people's Shaw Essence. Like your skills are on such a long cooldown.
Yeah, I mean his utility I feel like just comes into the fact with the Dragon form and the amount of disruption that you can offer, especially like we were mentioning, big team fights. That Dragon form will really come handy. Uh-oh, they might be in trouble. There's the injector. Hades, he might get taken out, and he finally does. Demon Kite with a kill there, put him on the board. And again, that's going to be another pickoff for RSG.
Yep, and Echo again trying to buy time for the Beatrix still. I don't think there's going to be much that they can do else here. And expect more ganks on top side, I'm sure.
But I'm loving that Benny Cutie is having a better time this time around.
Oh yeah, compared to the last game, oh my god.
It was a nightmare. Let's just be convinced that it was a nightmare. But right now, Benny Cutie having fun. In fact, a 4-minute blade of despair for this Beatrix.
That's going to be a lot of damage for Benny Cutie. Completely different story from game number 1 where everybody was just waiting for the carry to come online there. So we'll see how that plays out. And again, we did notice, that's what we were just mentioning there. Just absolutely destroyed. Yaknu goes down.
And Iber's passion, man. That just hurts a lot, man.
It's not over yet. Heath has to flicker out, but will he survive? It's a 3 versus 1. It's only a matter of time before he gets taken out.
Again, the only bad thing that's happening here for Echo is there's always going to be a trade for the turtle.
Yeah.
They're going to lose priority on the turtle so much here.
I mean, they're going to lose the turtles, but Echo, I feel like they're confident in what they're doing here. I mean, they are trading, but look at the gold difference here. They have a turret advantage as well. And again, RSG, they have to answer to Echo. I mean, both teams, I feel like, just play very similarly, and it's like they're clashing constantly head-to-head. So what I want to see for RSG is them to answer the type of pressure that Echo's giving them. And really, it comes down to the execution. I mean, they have the potential, especially now with Heath, to pick off targets just like this. There's an unstoppable force into the injector, but hold on, Hades is going to go and just get out of there just fine. Nas just sitting in the bush. He jumps in, but look at the back lane. Heath retreating. Nas 1 versus 4. He realizes it has to flicker out too. And there you go, the Black Dragon showing up. Curtizi pops the damage, but he also gets chunked really low. Demon Kite still alive, and they're gonna back off here. It's a 3-3 in terms of the score, but look at the damage on top of Aqua. Aqua goes down. The kill going over to Rafflesia.
And all of that started with a big boo-boo on the Nats Bravest Fighter. Like, he jumped in the middle of 3 people like, all right, you didn't hit anyone. And I think that put RSG on the back foot until now.
I feel like that's one of those moments, you know, when you play Lapu Lapu, you jump in and you're like, oh, crap. It was that moment.
Bravest warrior in the air.
You really are brave. That's all I can say for you. Your aim, not so much.
It says bravest warrior, not accurate warrior.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's true. They did not
mean,
specify that.
Nas still has a potential to
He's gonna
show
get back,
up on that Lapu
obviously.
Lapu.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
right.
he didn't die. He's 0-0-0.
It's just funny to watch.
It is funny to watch, especially from this standpoint when you can see everyone in the map, right? But going back to the game, 4-3. Pretty even still around the gold. And now the turtle's up.
That's
I mean, are they going to go head-to-head here for this turtle?
I mean, for me, if I was Echo, like, finally I have the ability to get the turtle, like, I would take this in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they should.
So, right now, Nat's on the bottom side of the map, Demon Kite very far away. This is a very easy Echo turtle.
Yeah, and I think RSG knows that they can give a turtle up there, so Echo finally grabbing a turtle for themselves, and now, again, map pressure-wise, it's pretty even across the board. Again, Heath just waiting for a pickoff. Curtizi might be too far, gets the flicker in and the toss. That's an ejector, and there you go. That's a dead dragon as well. The turret might be worked on next. Hades looking for some type of initiation. Oh, he gets stunned. Goodbye, Heath. And now he's going to back off, but look at the damage coming out.
Look at
Holy
Benny!
moly, Benny Cutie. That is a lot of damage.
Again, he could have actually finished everyone off there if he wanted to. Just showing a lot of control here. And again, just giving a lot of respect to your opponent, but man, oh man, he really could have cleaned that up very well.
I mean, I would agree to you there, Rockhard. He had the damage to finish everyone else, but it could have killed him as well. That was the trade-off. It was a big risk, and as you said, control, discipline. Ben Cutie 3-0-2 still perfect on the KDA.
Yeah, I mean, Beatrix paired with a Farsa.
Yeah.
That is, that's what I like to call big damn, guys.
It's
and
like a tank, man.
It's like a tank, and RSG just felt it there. The thing is, I mean, when you're in RSG's place, like, how do you respond to what Echo has in their lineup right now?
Well, I think that's what he's planning here. Like, all right, guys, just one catch, just one moment that we get Benny Cutie. I think that will be it, and I think that's what they're gonna have to keep doing here in this game. Just take care of big boy Benny. Gonna have to get at least your team back on the field.
Yeah, I mean, that's the crazy thing, though. Even if Heath goes in, gets the injector off, let's say it's the perfect injector, throws Benny Cutie into his team, even when that happens, it's like RK3's there all the time to lay down that feathered airstrike and just punish RSG for that type of play. So realistically, RSG needs the time to get itemization to survive longer to really pull those plays off.
Again, speaking of plays, I think there's an opening here for RSG. Again, he's not really visible on the map so far. Echo being super cautious.
Yep. Hades rolling in, gets Heath out. Oh, that's going to be a killing spree, though, for Demon Kite. Hades in trouble. He gets injected. Now Yakni working on Hades. Hades trying to get out of there. There's the real-world manipulation and the last insanity coming from Demon Kite. Mega kill. And now RK3's in trouble. Look at the stun. There you go. Goodbye, Naz. And that is a trade, ladies and gentlemen. 3 for 1. RSG looking to take the Lord.
I just love it when you just say that something's going to happen and it really does. Yeah. But yeah, RSG had a great position there, and they spread themselves too thin as well. And this is the consequence.
I mean, I don't know if it was all of us or even the viewers out there.
Sorry, I was talking about Echo, by the way. Yeah.
Demon Kite on the X-Borg as a jungle. he's, again, performing pretty well in Game 2 like he did in Game 1. And maybe it just took a minor adjustment. Now, the thing is, as we go further into this game, we're almost at the 11-minute mark and the First Lord marching down to the top. I feel like RSG is starting to get comfortable enough in what they have. It's just going to, that decision-making that they need to pull off. But the thing is, too, Echo still has those tools in their hero pool, right?
And when we're looking at Demon Kite, this is the power spike of this export. After this, around the 15-minute mark, he begins to plateau in terms of damage. It's going to deal the same amount of damage 15 minutes later or 5 minutes later, and they need to end this now if they want to extend this series.
Yeah, RSG, I'm pretty sure they know that too. Hades here working on Iyaknu, but he just gets out safely. Hades could be in trouble, though, because here's Heath. There's the injector. Can they finish him off? It's a 4 versus 1. Will Hades survive? He's rolling out, but hold on, Nas jumps in with the Bravest Warrior, and now he gets stunned. The KO. Get out of here, Hades.
Gets that little bit of retribution for earlier, right? And now it's going to be a big siege here for RSG. Very difficult. Stop! There's not really much that Echo can do here.
Here comes Curtizi with the Dragon Form, but can he do much? There's the injector toss on top of Rafleisha. He goes down. RSG here in top of the base, and now the bottom turret is cleared. Now they need to work on the middle. There's the TPs coming out from Nas.
They can actually clean this up very well. So I think despite Hades being able to get back on the field and Benny, there's really very little they can do to engage a team fight, especially if RSG really wants it.
Yep, Nas gonna jump out of there. They do grab that turret. RSG knows exactly like what Womi said. They have a timetable for what's happening right now because scaling-wise, Echo will catch up. Benny Cutie, still 4-0-2, has all the items and damage that he needs. The problem is right now, RSG is riding on that momentum. Echo has to just buy time if they can. And just like Game 1, they were also being pushed back by RSG, but they came back.
Yeah, that's actually scary, right? At the same time, you also have to look at what Echo's rocking right now, which is, of course, this Beatrix, which does have a little bit of an inverse power spike where you're super strong early on, but as the game progresses, if you're not way ahead, you're actually a little bit in an disadvantage compared to what they had before, like Benny Cutie on the carry, which is like low, going the medium, going the high, the later parts of the game. So maybe Echo might have a bit more of a challenge. But again, as long as they can get a foothold, as long as they can do what RSG's been doing, which is make a pick off somewhere on the map, I think they should be able to still get stuff done. They can run down the mid very easily with this lineup as well.
Yeah, Echo definitely looking for some type of pick off. We can see the real-time win rate here. RSG in favor, 57%.
That's a little bit of a small margin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still, it honestly still looks 50-50 from where I'm sitting. 4K gold lead on the side of RSG. What surprises me the most here is the objective control around this game. 2 turtles, 8 turrets, quite good for RSG, especially with this Naden pickup. Just goes to show how powerful this Naden is in terms of securing objectives from all around the map.
It's going to be easier, I think, at this point. Especially since Naden is one of those heroes that does scale very well. Even better, actually, than Beatrix.
Yeah.
I would say. A little bit better. Considering your normal attacks are a lot faster, they hit harder, and you don't have to switch weapons.
Nathan's definitely one of those heroes, just kind of like a surprise late game. Look at Hades just getting the vision. And they're going to push him back. Curtizi coming in with the Black Dragon form. Oh, they're in danger now. But he does end it. There's the real-world manipulation, plus the feathered airstrike. Who's going to go down first? Heath with the flicker and the toss on top of RK3. Monster kill going over to Demon Kite. RK3 trying to run for his life. Here comes Aqua, and he goes down. Goodbye, Farsa, RK3. And now RSG can take this Luminous Lord and march down any lane they want to try to end this game.
It's very likely that they can... Oh, wait, look at this.
Uh-oh.
They're trying to contest.
They're trying to contest.
I don't know why.
Oh, it's going to be secured over by Demon Kite. Nice try, but that's an unstoppable Benny Cutie. And now RSG is pretty low.
Got some
Cutie
damage, has to
full
flicker
health.
in.
Oh, he goes in, gets the double kill, working on the triple. Pops the Immortality. Aqua trying to get out of there. And now Benny Cutie chasing him, though. Knows he has Aqua. Triple kill for Benny Cutie.
Oh, no, it's not.
Working on Nas. Nas is here, but he finally gets
Immortality.
taken down. Immortality pop, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be a
Close.
shutdown and a legendary Demon Kite.
Was that worth it, gentlemen? We have to analyze that. You did not, as RSG, right? You don't expect Echo to go back, but they did.
Yeah.
Was that worth it?
I honestly think it was worth it for Echo. Stopped or halted the initial push. Gave them a little bit of time here to clear out the Lord. But right now, RSG, they still do have the lead. It's still a 4K gold lead, and they need to wait for Benny Cutie 15 seconds to go back. Honestly, it's not that long, and they
really
successfully defended because of that aggression.
And this is the crazy thing, because Benny Cutie's sitting at 7-1-2 on that Beatrix, and we saw the amount of damage that he could pump out. And if he gets a chance, if Benny Cutie just gets the opportunity to pump out the damage on top of RSG, they're going to have a disaster in their hands. But RSG knows that the time is ticking for them. Now they got to get this turret down because the rest of them are open. They got to get into this base, and this might be a siege as they all come around. Or honestly, they can just take the resources, wait for another Lord fight. But again, that is buying time for Echo.
Yeah, and luckily for Echo as well, their wave clear is really, really good. Not just RK Free and Benny, but as well as Hades. Cortese not so much, obviously, but because of this, they can actually clear these minion waves fairly easily. And item lock on almost everybody except for Cortese.
Yeah, Cortese not having a great game this time around. 0-3-0 on this Yu Zhong. We have seen the Yu Zhong going in at several targets all at once, but sometimes the follow-up isn't quite there for Echo. Compared to Echo's last game, Cortese on the Esmeralda was a different story.
It really is. Like, it's a... And this is what I was talking about, like, even before the match started. This is the pains of picking a Yu Zhong. You are literally the sacrificial lamb that you know that you're not going to scale well. You know you're not going to do damage in the fights. But what you're going to do is you are going to provide the crowd control. And again, the problem with that is you only get one burst. Like, one flying dragon, you knock people up. Afterwards, you just walk it.
Yeah.
And so far, again, he's doing pretty well. Considering, I guess, like, you're not, like, so far behind.
Yeah.
But not great either.
Congratulations, RSG. I believe that was 150
turrets. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of turrets for week number 5. So, again, RSG definitely knows they're in the lead. They're just having a hard time punching it into the base to go to game 3. And it's really going to come down. I mean, Heath needs to get a pick. Make it a 5 versus 4 if they want to win that, or again, just wait about 30 seconds for the Lord to come up.
Yeah, I feel like the play here is to wait for the Lord to come up, but this is massive for Cortese here. The Immortality pickup for the Yu Zhong will buy them so much time. It's going to take a lot of firepower to take down the front line of Echo with RSG, and they got to stay careful here, because even if Demon Kite still has a perfect KDA, at this point of the game, if he dies even once, it's going to be massive for Echo. Might be even the reason of their comeback. A lot of crucial item pickups here coming in from Echo. They have the Winner's Truncheon, the Immortality. Those defensive pickups will be crucial for the next Lord, which is already up.
Yep, that Lord is up, and this is going to be the deciding factor. All Immortalities are pretty much up. You can see it across the board here. Again, it's going to come down to the Lord fight, and everybody knows that, because whoever gets this Lord, it will definitely swing the tides here. Nas also picking up an Immortality, because, again, that just buys time. And they're going to go ahead and start on this Lord. RSG feeling pretty confident. Question is, how will Echo respond? Heath,
oh man,
zoning him out, looking
HP.
Possibly for an injector. Lord's going to go ahead and reset, though. So no one's going to pull the trigger just yet. The bob and the weave. The push and pull between both teams. Heath, still in that bush, though. He might be looking for something, but Hades not quite the target you want to throw around.
Half HP?
Half HP.
Is
It's going to
this
reset
it?
again. There
Is
you go.
this
There's the injector. Are they going to follow up on Hades? That's the question. But hold on. Here comes the party. Both the circle and the square are out. And that's just going to be a disengage.
You know what's so funny? Cortese did not pull the Black Dragon form despite what looked like supposedly to be a team fight.
Yeah.
So they're really measuring each other up slowly here, and I've got to say, Echo's doing a pretty good job at that, but RSG are out of position for this one.
Yeah, I mean, again, discipline is the word here, Rockhard. Echo showed it earlier.
What?
And now the Lord.
Quite early.
Reset. Yeah, that was early. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not, but hold on. Nas has to get out. There's the injector on top of Hades. He's going to get focused on once again. Raph also pretty low. Legendary Demon Kite. He goes in with the last Insanity. They're going to push the go on this one. There's the flicker from Heath right on top of Rafflesia. Can he escape? He still has the immortality, but hold on. They're not done yet. The real world manipulation comes out, but there you go. Yaknu with a kill. Heath coming in with the unstoppable force. Winter Tronchen is popped, but this could be it, ladies and gentlemen. RSG knocking on the face of Echo, wanting to take it to game number 3.
Alright, I know you guys saw it. One wrong call really caused that game.
True.
For